Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to solve another DOM XSS Portswigger Lab. So the topic is DOM XSS in jQuery Anchor href attribute sync using location.search source. So this lab contains a DOM based cross-site scripting vulnerability in the submit feedback page. So our first clue is that we will find it in a submit feedback page. What does it do? It uses the jQuery library $selector function to find an anchor element and changes its href attribute using data from location.search. Now to solve this lab, make the backlink alert document.cookie. Normally we were giving the alert one value while we were using the alert function from JavaScript in most of our previous videos. But this time they're asking us to do document.cookie. What document.cookie does, it just returns the value of the cookie in the alert. Okay, so I think we're very much clear. Our target is to find a DOM-based XSS vulnerability. We will be looking for it in the submit feedback page and particularly in the backlink, which will be there, maybe added by the developer. Let's find out. And let's access the lab. So once we access the lab, we come to this page and I can very well see a submit feedback link over here. But if they would not have given us this option, like where is it? And in real life also, when you're doing a pen test for some of the applications, you will not know where the vulnerability is. Your focus is to find that. So in that case, you'll be looking through the entire website, going through each of the links, and then maybe you'll come across submit feedback and you will find out there's some error. As I was saying, that you will then come across this submit feedback and then maybe you find the back link there. So now we came to the submit feedback form and we see that there are some input fields over there. Along with that, I also see a small back button added here, right? This is added by the developer. So let's just click on it and see. When we click back, we come back to the main page. So let me go back to submit feedback and over here, click on this. So I did a right click and then I'm going to inspect it. Yes. So here I see it's an A tag with an ID given to it, backlink. The href attribute of this A tag is set to / and then just the text and the tag is closed. So let me find out how did this value / come here. Okay, I also see that there is some script tag there. Let me open and see what is in there. Okay, so we do see a function, a JavaScript function, more because dollar is used, I can say it is jQuery. So a jQuery function is there, which is actually selecting your backlink ID. Now, if you're familiar with CSS, you will know that whenever there is some ID is represented by a hashtag in front. So yeah, that's what they have done. They have selected the ID backlink. And as I can see, this ID is right there used in the A tag that we saw, which is our backlink. So over here, they are selecting that and then selecting its attribute href. So yes, this A tag also have an attribute href, new URL search params, and then windows.location.search. That means this windows.location.search means that they are taking, because to get return path. So they are getting this href value from the URLs. As I mentioned here, this window.location.search, it is going to see all the values after this question mark which is there in your URL, and it is taking the getting the value from the key return path, and I very well see return path in my URL as well after the question mark. So as you can see, its value here is actually slash right now, right? And that is what the value we see here as well. So what I will do is I will remove this slash and try and formulate a payload for here, so that when we click on that link, that payloads gets executed. So that is our target. So I'm gonna just write JavaScript colon, and after that I will be writing the JavaScript code direct. So our motive here was to alert the cookie. Document.cookie was our motive. As I go back and show you, to solve the lab, we have to make the backlink alert document.cookie. So let's do that. Okay. So we have JavaScript colon alert, and now I am going to write document.cookie inside of it. What document.cookie does, like I've explained previously, it will give you the value of the cookie. So yeah, that's all you have to write. You don't have to write script here. So script tags, because we use JavaScript colon. So let's press enter and see what happens. So once I press enter, it says congratulations, you have solved the lab. Okay, but we could not see our tag executed, right? Our code executed basically. So before I click on this backlink, let's just inspect and see what changes happened in our code as well. So like I said, the A tag href was being taken from the URL of the website, and once I changed it to this, we can very well see that the href is now set to the value I entered here in the URL. So now let's just close this and click on back so that the code gets executed. Let's click on back and it gets executed. Although we cannot see the cookie value, normally when you add document.cookie, you will get a cookie value displayed here, like we were getting 1 in the previous videos, if you remember, 1 or 2. But because we were doing alert 1 in that case, now we did alert document.cookie, but you're not getting the cookie here. So that is probably because there is no cookie associated, since it's just a demo lab and not a real website. That is why we didn't get a value here. Alright, so we have now solved the lab, and I hope you understood the process of solving the lab and how we came to the end and formulated our payload. So I hope you will now be able to do that on your own. If you have any queries, any doubts or anything, please comment it down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any new videos coming from me, and you will be able to continue your cybersecurity journey with me. So thank you for watching and subscribe.